say what's on my mind.
Who you know got it like that? Who you know really make rappers get loud?
Welcome back to another DST fitness video today. Today we got a different type of video that I haven't done in a minute. And I'm excited to do this video because this is something that I feel like a lot of you guys are struggling with right now. All right, you're struggling with this right now. You're going to the gym consistently and you're still not seeing the results that you really want to see. Okay? And that could be frustrating for many reasons, right? You're putting in the work, right? But you look in the mirror and you still see that stomach hanging over your belt line. You still don't see those abs coming in like how you want. Summer's here, you want those abs to pop, right? You're doing all the right things necessary and still you're not seeing the results that you want to see. So in today's video, we're going to be breaking down exactly what my client Adam did in order to lose his first 60 pounds. All right. So Adam and I worked with each other for over a course of 6 months. In total, he lost 85 pounds, really, because he lost 20 by himself. But then once we started working with each other, he lost 60 pounds. Okay. Now, I'm going to be breaking down exactly what Adam and I did in order for him to lose his 60 pounds, all right? So Adam was just like you guys, all right? He was going to the gym consistently. He was on a routine. He wasn't really too sure what to eat with his diet and what to do with his macros, but he was still eating clean. And ultimately, he wasn't seeing the results that he truly wanted to see, right? He had a wedding coming up, and he wanted to go to the wedding feeling confident, right? He struggled his whole life, not feeling as confident as he truly wanted to feel. And because of that, he felt isolated. He didn't feel as if he could really do the things that he wanted to do with his life, right? Especially after being so consistent at the gym, it hits you after a minute, right? And I'm sure a lot of you guys can probably relate to that. So after our first call, I felt what Adam was going through. I felt how, he truly wanted to make this change. And I told him, bro, like, these are the 3 things we're going to have to focus on and dial on in order for you to get to where you want to be. And when we did them, everything changed. So the first thing that we did was we got him on a proper diet and meal plan, okay? I first started him off with the meal plan for the first 2 weeks. And after that, I started teaching him how to track and learn his macros. Because, listen, meal plans are cool, meal plans are great, but at the end of the day, nobody wants to be fucking stuck to eating chicken breast, rice, and broccoli, and salmon and tilapia all the fucking time, right? We want to be able to have that free range of foods that we can eat and enjoy while still being able to hit our fitness goals. So I got him set up on calories. We first had to reverse diet him up because he was only eating 1,000 calories before him and I started working with each other. So if you notice that you're eating 1,000 calories, I need you to go on a reverse diet, bring your calories back up, get your metabolism back to a good spot. That can then help you to start burning more calories down the road. So we brought him back up from 1,000 to 2,200, and then we brought him back down, ending it off at 1,600 calories, right? Him being at 1,600 calories, because it's not like he was super tall, he was a shorter guy. So him being at 1,600 calories was the perfect calories to be at in order for him to start losing weight, okay? His protein was 180, I believe. We kept his protein relatively higher because when you eat more protein, it increases your lean body mass. And your lean body mass is strictly just the muscle that you have on you. And with that, if that gets increased, if your lean body mass gets increased, then what's going to happen is it's going to speed up your metabolism and cause your metabolism to start to work more, right? And that's all we wanted to do. We wanted to speed up his metabolism so that he could start working more so that he can ultimately end up getting to the goal that he wanted to get to, okay? Now, the second thing that we did, right? Diet was the most important thing. Second thing that we did, now this is going to be the second most important thing, okay, was we structured his workouts, right? He was just kind of going to the gym doing random machines, didn't really have like a set routine that he was doing, right? Maybe you guys can relate with that. All right, you don't have a set routine. You're going from machine to machine, doing random shit. Don't know what the fuck you're doing in the gym, okay? We had to get him on a set, structured routine so that he knew exactly what to do in the gym, right? Takes the guesswork out, right? We made sure that it was intense. We had to make the workout intense. The more intense it got, the better his workouts would be, okay? Because that can stimulate muscle growth as well too. So got him on a more intense regimen, okay? Not only that, then we got him on, I call it controlled cardio. Controlled cardio is pretty much you just don't go do cardio for 2 hours and just say, hey, cardio's done for the day, right? You're fucking up everything, okay? Especially if you do it before the workout, right? You want to do cardio at the end of your workout. So we planned all his cardio to be at the end of his workouts. Now, on top of that, not only did we just make sure that his cardio was at the end of his workouts, we were like, all right, bro, we got to do this a certain way. Because if you do too much cardio, it does the reverse effect of what you want. You lose fat, but you lose muscle. And then you end up getting skinny and not looking good like how you really want to look. So I told him, I was like, we got to do controlled cardio, all right? Where we burn your fat storages and use that as the primary source of energy rather than using your fat and your muscle as an energy source. We just want the fat to be burned. We don't want the muscle to be burned. We want the fat to be burned, okay? So we had him walk on the treadmill and we set the incline between 6 to 8 and speed between 3 to 4 and had him burn 250 to 300 calories. With this incline being at that pace, speed being at that pace, this revolutionized his physique. This allowed him to be able to lose the body fat, but still keep that muscular look that he wanted, right? So that was a huge game changer that we did. Now, lastly, and this is something that I'm proud with all my clients, I think that if you're doing this by yourself, that's why it's so hard. And a lot of people really write this part off because they want to be macho, do it on your own. But like, you need the help and you need the accountability, man. When you have the accountability, when you have the help, it makes it so much easier for you to reach your goals long term, right? And that's what we did. I checked in with Adam all the time. I wanted to make sure that he was getting amazing results, that he was losing the weight, right? So we had weekly check-in forms when we would analyze what happened the week before, and then we would look at, okay, what do we need to do in order for this next upcoming week to really maximize that growth? And then each week we would make subtle tweaks, subtle implementations so that each week he was getting better and better and better and better, right? Then over the long span of time, right, still me doing my check-ins with him throughout the week, right, he was able to lose this weight massively, okay? And I know that you guys can get similar results as well too, but if you feel like you're struggling, you just don't know where to really start with that, shoot me a DM on Instagram at DJIMONGORDONT and say I'm in, and I will get you the resources and set up and help I'll give you everything necessary, man, so that you reach your goals. But with that being said, appreciate you guys rolling through to today's YouTube video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.